I'm not coming just only for business. It's important for us, but it's more important for me to open the eyes, to open the ears. What's going on in Palestine? Really, people, they have to come. You have to come and see how is the life very difficult. Can you imagine every day, you can see the army marching the street the whole times? Can you imagine the settlers, they make tour just in 3 meters, the street, the narrow street left, because they took the main road, the main street, Shuhada Street, it's already taken, and they left little bit like here. And when the settlers tour every Saturday and every Jewish holiday, they have to come to the old city, and through this street, you never imagine how many problems we can have. You never imagine. They destroy the stuff. If the stuff like this, believe me, they do like this. In your face, everything. The tables like this. What you can do, like you are Palestinian, you don't have power. They are protected by army. What you want to do? You want to fight with them? They can shoot you. You are not scaring by yourself. You are scaring because your children, they can be suffered and they can be in problems, and they can ban them even to go to work. They will have a blacklist. Even to apply for permission, they will be under pressure the whole life. Why? They go and they destroyed your shop, destroyed your house. They demolish the houses. They don't care. I mean, in which law we can have this life? Why I should suffer like this? Because I am Palestinian? When they told them that's homeland for you and go and live there. When they found the Palestinian, they killed them and they kicked them, and there are refugees everywhere, and we are everywhere. And in the same time, they encourage a lot of people to come to Israel, and they give them Israeli citizens, and they live there and they have a good life. They have a swimming pool. They have everything. They grow everything, even water, believe me. And there is some people, they've been in Hebron. They can tell you later how much pain we have from the water. We had a lot. I told you.
I believe you.
I have it here. I'm Palestinian. I always brought it with me. It's with me always. Yeah, they can tell you how much problems we have with the water. How much. In the same pipe of water goes to the settlers. We are in the same street. They have 24 hours. We don't. We have a few hours every maybe 20 days, 1 month. I mean, what kind of life people they can talk about Palestinian they have? What kind of future our children they can have? Tell me, I want to see. They finished their education, finished university, they are at home. Or they can go, for the men, it's easy for them to apply for permission if they are in blacklist, and they can go to work in Israel. And if they are girls or women like this and finished everything, they can't work. They cannot find job. What they want to do? How I can survive? By what? I can go to the street to be homeless. I have to open my hand for the people. The only things what we do the embroidery to help ourselves. This is what we do. And I will tell you the truth. How we can, the ladies, if you go to visit them, when you are just talking with them, you know, they never look to your face. Not because they don't like you. They still talking like this and doing the sewing like this. They tell you the whole story when they are working. This is what I mean. When they talk about, they do the embroidery, each piece has story for the lady to talk about how she's suffering. For example, from her family, from the occupation, her son he injured, her son he's died, her husband he has problem. Like my sister, she's the founder of the cooperative, her name is Nawal. Her husband he was killed in last November, by Israeli tear gas, and he left 3 kids for her. Until now, she cannot go to work again. She can't. You know, it's hard. Really, it's hard. We are human beings like you. We have heart. We love our children. We love to have a life. But the Israeli, they didn't leave any things for us even to survive. They make the life very hard to make your food, to make even for the water we have to buy. It's very expensive. Then they make it hard because they believe if it's hard life for you, you can't think about the occupation. But we never give up. Believe me, we never give up. We can survive by just bread and tea, and it's enough for us. We are not looking to be rich. We are not looking for fancy cars, for fancy houses. No, we are looking for our freedom. But what we need from people outside to help us to stand, not to give us money, to help projects, women here, projects for water, to give wells for people, to give even a small project, it's helping Palestine. This is what we need from the people. Focus at the people at the area. This is how you are people from everywhere. I can't say only from England, everywhere. This is the only way to go in for Palestine, to put project here or some money in project. Don't give donation, don't do that, because we need the projects to grow. By group here, lady here, some young people here, even men, they need help, really they need help. And this is why, when I talked about our situation, I just feel everything goes out for me now, but it still comes back when I have just 1 minute to open the news about Palestine. When I'm here, I saw there is a little boy 4 days ago, he attacked by the settlers. You know, when I saw him, he just attacked and he's bleeding at the street. Can you imagine? You can see your child like this. I saw the people here. I saw a man in front of me at the train when I came. He has his dog and he hugged his dog. Why I cannot hug my child like this? Why my child, he cannot be with me? Why he can't be with me? Because I am Palestinian. I don't understand this. Really, I don't understand why we have to suffer. It's many questions comes to me always. And I faced the Second War in 1967, and I still remember until now, believe me, what kind of food our mother, she took with us when we have to run away from the house. Because they came to the village instead of our village, and they demolished the whole village, and the people ran away. And when she took us to the mountain, you never believe now what I want to tell you, but really, it's a real story. My uncle, he was married just 1 week before the war, and his wife, she was very, very beautiful broad, and she came with dark black color, and she started paint her face and her hands, and she do the sewing from here, from her dress. When I told her, Auntie, why you do something like this? Why you paint your face? You are very beautiful. She said, because the army, they raped the ladies in 1948. This is what I want. I don't want to show my beauty to them. And then they can do something like this. When I grow up, I say, if they can break this and they can do what they want. What she did. But I mean, look how his mind, little things, how she think to protect herself by this, and she was very young. She was 17 years. Can you believe that? And little girl asked her, why you painted this? It's still from now until I die. It never goes from here. Can you imagine when I saw them the first time when I'm running to the house, after we came to our houses, I told Mom, they have legs like us. They have hands. They have faces. Mom, they eat like us. Because we scared a lot, we heard a lot of stories. Scared us like, I don't know what's the army. Really, I don't know what's the Jewish people. The Israeli people or the Zionist people, they came and they occupied us. I don't know really before. I don't have any idea. And when I ran away to her and I told her, she said, Mom, don't be close to them. They will kill you. Don't go with them. Don't go with them. From that time, this is, believe me, when I am young until now, when I saw them, I follow them everywhere. I follow them. Even sometimes they didn't do any problems for me, but I start, even now I'm very close to them. In the old city of Hebron, I start to question them. Before I came just 1 week ago, and they have, the army, they did patrol at the old city, and they stopped people. They start to detain people at the wall and to search them like this and this. And one of them, I cannot say he's nice, but he talks with me. I told him, what's your name? He told me what his name. I told him, what kind of weapon you have? He told me the name in Hebrew. I told him, tell me in English. I can't understand what's in Hebrew. He said, this is the Hebrew name. I told him, oh, what's very beautiful God. Can I buy one? Can you tell me how much? He told me, no, it's not a good idea for you to buy one like this. I know I'm not making joke for him, but I want to make him I want to do something with him. I told him, why it's good idea for you to carry this and it's bad idea for me to carry. I love it, it's good gun. I want to have one, I want to own one. He said, no, it's bad idea. I told him, where you live? He said, in Beersheba. From when you came, he said, city in front of Tajikistan. I told him, why you came here? He said, I want to do the army. I'm Jewish. I came to my land. Oh, this is what you believe. It's not your land. Your land is there. It's not here. This is my land. It's not your land. You came and you occupied us. And you have to know one day we will be free, inshallah. We cannot be forever like this. You can't control me. You have to be nice with the kids because they will grow up. They will have more hate for you and they will against you more and more. He said, what do you want me to do? If they throw stones for us, I have to do like this. I have to defend myself. I tell them, you defend yourself by gun to shoot them? They are throwing stones or they can just like game for the child. You can't do this. He said, no, by our law, we have to do. We must do. This is what Netanyahu law. He gave them the law. If you feel just, you are in danger, you can kill. Doesn't matter if you are a child, if you are a woman, if you are old, if you are just walking on the street, it doesn't matter for them. This is how's the life. It's very hard. Again, what you saw, it's little. If I want to continue talking with you 1 month, believe me, I never finish stories. What I reached from the shop. This is why I started. I never speak English before I go to the shop. I never. My dream to be English teacher, you know. But my father, he forced me to marry when I am 16. And I left the school, not the university, because he married and he cannot give me money to finish my school. And my mom, she cannot give me money because she's poor in that time and she can't give me. And I continue my life, and my husband, he refused to send me to finish my school because he's jealous. He said, if you finish your school, you will be smart and you will leave me. You can't be with me again. Really, this is what he told me. And I have a good luck. I went to the shop and I have my dream. I have my dream. And I started speaking English by ISM, International Solidarity Movement. And there is a lady from Namsa, she started with me. I teach her Arabic, she teach me English. And day by day I learned. And I found myself, I'm not talking about the embroidery. You see, until now, I didn't talk about my project. I want to give the stories, what I saw, how's the life. Very hard for us. Even if you want to come to the West Bank, to Palestine, they said don't go to the West Bank. It's a scary place for you. You don't have to go there. It's a scary place for you to be in Israel. Really, it's a very scary place for you to be in Israel, not in Palestine, because you are more than welcome to be in our country. You can see our hospitality in Palestine. We never eat people before. Come and share our life. We can share the house. We can share the food for you. If we don't have money to buy your food, we will borrow money, believe me, to buy your food. We accept all the people to come and respect them to come to just to enjoy us for a few hours, if it's not more. They don't have chance to stay in Hebron. And my house open for all of you to come and to see how's the life in Hebron and how's the situation very hard and how you can do your business. And the shop here and the settlement here at the top of the roof. Can you imagine what kind of business you want to do? This is why I'm started talking to change what people the idea, all the people what they thought about us, what maybe they didn't hear. But if you want to open your eyes, you will follow Al Jazeera News. You go to a Palestinian news, you can hear. If anybody want to look for something by internet, they can search and they can find. It's easy to find our news. If people they want to know more about us, they just can go to the internet, to Al Jazeera, to any channel, and they can see. They can see. Really, nobody can be. I'm sorry, and not you, but nobody can be blind for hours, for the whole time, for forever. people, they have to see. They have to see the right, where is the right, and stand with the right. I never can tell you stand with me. I can just tell you stay with the right. Just stand with the right. Help be equal with everybody. I know we never fighting them because they are Jewish. We are fighting the occupation, and this is something different. Zionists is different than Jewish people. We never had any problem between Christian, Jewish, Muslim. You never can see any Palestinian, I swear. Nobody can say you are Christian or you are Jewish or you are Muslim. We don't have this. Alhamdulillah. The only Arab countries we don't have any problem for the religion. And if you don't believe, you can come and you can see. But I want to tell you how the cooperative started, and it started by the founder Nawal, and I think Nawal, she came here before. I don't know if she came or not to Bristol.
Your sister, yeah?
Yes?
Yeah.
She came before. But I mean, she started 2005 when it was very bad situation like now. I mean, when I say bad situation, the workers, they cannot get paid by the PA because the Israelis, they have to give the money. They don't have, but this is their rule. They give the money to the PA, and the PA, they pay for the workers. And if there is no money from where the workers, they can get paid. Nobody can get paid until now, maybe 6 or 7 months, they got half of the salary. I mean, she started the idea, can you imagine, she collect her stuff, her own stuff. And she heard there is tourists come in front of the Ibrahimi mosque, and they came to visit the mosque, and she tried to sell her stuff. And she supported the first time by one of Christian Peacemaker team. Her name is Diana. I visited her last time for me when I went to America. I visited her. She was a very nice lady. I mean, she encouraged her or helped her to come next day and next day. And when the Palestinian police without uniform, they came to the old city, they asked her, what you are doing here? She said, I try to help myself and my children. This is what I am doing. I put my stuff at the street. I'm not doing something wrong. They told her, no, we can give you a shop at the old city. And in that time, the old city, it was empty. Like most of the shops, it's broken, and the settlers taking the whole stuff from the shops, and it's already empty. And they gave her shop without key. And she has just little table, still memory for women in Hebron. Until now, we kept the table to tell the story about it. And she put her stuff on the table. And every day, when the women, they have to go through through the street to go to the mosque, they ask her, can we help, can we share with you? And she started. The idea came by the visitor who comes to the old city. And now by the time we're 150 women work together, and we have a big center, we got it. And we have a project from British Council. Yes, and we have one from Belgium and 3 from Poland, and it's by training the women to do the weaving and the embroidery. They can do it, but the weaving for the carpet and the embroidery, and empower the women to train them how to, if they have problem, they struggle by the family or anything, they can just help them out to fix the problem. And this is why we still until now working. But since 2016, believe me, the business is very slow since the knife clashes started. From that time, the business is very slow. This is why we are looking outside to sell our products. And my dream to find a group or any place to set up this stuff. I don't have I'm almost close to 60. I don't have to travel from place to place, and yesterday I have a bad luck. I fell down from the escalator and my hair and all the bags jumped to my body. And I'm lucky they stopped me at the middle, and people, they helped me to work up again. But I mean, it's hard because I carried heavy stuff with me. It's heavy, really, it's heavy too, but there is no choice. This is the only things I have to do, and the only way I can find people, inshallah, to help more and more. And I have chance to come here. The other ladies, they didn't have because they still controlled by their families to leave, or they have to keep them at home. But I have a husband, but believe me, he gave me hard time, but I didn't listen. I didn't listen. It comes from here, goes from there. Really not because I have to be nice, but he didn't listen or agree for me to leave the house. And I don't like to be at the house cleaning, cooking, do all this stuff. I'm not born to do all this stuff. I want to be more active, to help, to see myself. And I feel I do something good if I help the other. And this is why I came here. And thank you so much. You want to ask anything, I'm ready to answer you. Thank you so much.
How about the shops? How does it work? Can you rent a shop, or do you need to ask permission to the Israeli authorities?
No. By these things, we are following the Palestinian side. By the Israeli security, we are following them. If it's something, the shops, it's not belong for them. It's belong for Palestinians. We have to pay the rent for the Palestinian. But if the shop makes something against the occupation, then it's their problem. They can come. But if it's Palestinian things, no, they are not at the middle.
But I suppose you said that there were settlers living above the shops,
yes.
So that might affect the public.
We have a settlement called Abraham Avinu, and our shop started, you can see from here, the tunnels from here until the end of the shop. They started through garbage in this and stones in this side, and at the end there is a fence there, but they still throwing water and garbage and everything from there. Yeah, they still doing. But where is our shop? The roof, it's the settlement here. It's tunnels, it's closed. But just here, it's open. If they do something, they do it in the open place here and at the end of the street, but it's not long way yet. It's not long way. She knows where is the shop.
Mm-hmm.
Laila, thank you for your presentation, and it came from the heart. Can you say a little bit about the embroidery? Because I understand that different towns or villages, they have a different style.
Yes.
Can you just say a little bit about
Yeah, like I can tell you like this, how we can collect like they have dresses.
Yeah.
They told them from which the dresses came. But for me, like I'm Palestinian, I know from which, by the colors, by the design, from where it came. Like this, it's different. You can see these colors, it came from our villages because we use these colors. Like this is, even this color, white one, it came from Ramallah. And this is Ramallah, but it's traditional. If women, they like to do red dress, they can have it. You see, there is something here different. This is our colors here. This is Ramallah. Most is Ramallah. Because Ramallah, they use this. They put this we saw minjal in Arabic. I don't know what's the name in English, but they put this at the middle of the things here. Yes, they yeah.
Oh, you seam.
Yeah.
Seam.
Yeah, they do this, Ramallah. And this is why I can know from which places like I told her, from which places they are the dresses. Because the different village, they use different color. Like this. We know by the colors, by the design. This is the villages, our villages colors. We use these colors. This and this.
How about the patterns? Do you use like flowers or?
We use flowers.
Wheat.
In our villages, we use most flowers.
So do you have patterns to follow, or is it all in your head?
What do you mean?
We follow patterns for embroidery. We have designs and we like copy them, or is it all in your head?
No, most of the time when I'm young, I didn't
Just-
copy. I have it in my head. Yeah, and sometimes you can design what you want. Yeah, if you know how to do it, you can do what you want. Yeah, if you have the what we say Canva, you can do by Canva what you want, what you need.
And are they passed down through the generations? Or?
No, just at the beginning, every ladies they should do everything. At the mid-time, they stop little bit because it costs them more. And now I'm very happy. The new generation, they wake up again and they do it again.
And
Even
they're learning from.
yes, they learn by their mothers, not
Okay.
by us.
Okay.
We never teach any of the ladies to do the embroidery. They learn by themselves, by their mothers. Yeah, they learn by home, not by us.
How old are the girls when they start learning to do embroidery? And I ask that because 40 years ago I was living in Switzerland, Zurich, and we had Vietnamese girls, refugees, in the class with the Swiss girls, and they were doing this onto the table. And then we realised that they were crocheting roses, layered roses, fantastic stuff, whatever. And this is what they've done when they're little children. So we let them carry on in the middle of lessons and found a shop to sell it for them. So I just wondered, do you start when these children are 5, 6, 7?
No, for me, I started when I am 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I am 7, I teach by my sisters, not by my mother. Because my sisters, they are older than me. I have different age between, and they teach me how to do it.
And how old were you when you felt that you were quite proficient and that what you made?
It's
you could
take
sell?
me less than 2 years. And I helped them, and still they did their own things, and they still had what I did for them. At the beginning, I did it in different way. I did like the cross stitch, the whole. This is why people they say different. I did just one time, and I finished the whole this, and I do again. But it should be cross stitch. It should be one by one. By the beginning, it's hard for me. I do the whole one, and I go again.
Go back,
Go back
across the
again.
other way, yeah.
Yes, but I
Do you
later-
still do it like that?
sorry.
Do you still do it
No.
like that? Did you find
No,
They sorted you out, did they?
no. And now I can do it from the back, like from the
Yeah.
here.
So when you said there is 150 women that go to the cooperative, does 150 women go there at the same time, or like no?
No, we are from 8 villages, and each village has one lady. She has to come to the cooperative. But when we have meeting, most of them they came. And during Ramadan, we have big iftar. When they have party, they came to enjoy the meal or the party or all these things. No, we have meetings most of the time. But for me, I don't have chance to be with them.
But what you do is you enable women to work at home and bring in
Yes.
the things.
Yeah, they came to the center because we have the whole material and
Yeah.
the whole thread. They go, they take the design, they design it and they give it back to the cooperative. And we have the sewing machine where they do the finishing, and it's already done.
So do you work in groups or?
Groups if it's groups not from the same village, one of the ladies, she has to come, not one person, and they change. But one, she has to come, take the stuff and go back. Sorry.
So that enables people to work when they're not able to come in
Yes.
to you. So they're able to work where they are
Yes.
and look after their
Yeah,
children.
because to be honest with you, they still of them, they had a lot of problems with the family.
Yeah.
They don't want them to leave the house. Arab men, they are complicated.
Should we talk an hour on that subject of men?
Sorry?
Should we talk an hour on the subject of men?
Yeah, they don't have open mind. I'm sorry. Their mind is just for women, just home, do clean, cook, give children like a factory. I'm not factory to give 10 children. It's enough. It's a lot.
So I suppose the cooperative as well is not just a place for work where you
No.
can maybe earn some money, but as well is a place where you can all meet
Yes.
and gather around and chat
Yes. And we have a special room for the kids when they come with their moms and they can play. It's a project from Poland and they give it to us special for the kids. It's prepared just for the kids. Yeah, it's a big, very huge center, bigger than your museum.
It's not difficult.
Just don't give her access to a football.
Just have the slide where they show them making carpets back to
And
you
you want to
again.
put this line with
So
the
how
carpets.
is that branch of your business developing, doing carpets?
Because that's new, right?
The
Relatively.
carpet?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a new, but it's
Yeah, that one.
difficult to see.
I want one.
And it's difficult for me to bring it with me because it's heavy.
Yeah.
Of course,
It's heavy. One carpet, it's maybe 10 or 11 kilos. It's too heavy to carry this stuff.
And then these carpets, do you have a website and you can look online?
Yes, we have.
And order?
Yes, we have
We order
website.
down-
Yes, you
you
can
can-
order. Yes,
Yeah.
which color you want to order, you can order. Yeah, this is our center, and how they do the carpet here. You see.
So do you actually have people who come to the shop to buy things?
Yeah, before yes, it was very good for me, and I had a lot of friends. They came to support, but after 2016, it's less and less people they come.
But presumably Palestinians.
No, I never sell for Palestinians,
No.
for tourists.
Yeah, that's.
No, local people they
That's
do.
what
I told
thought,
you
yeah,
they
how-
do.
how
They work
yeah,
on it.
yeah,
How they buy it from me.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Have you seen an improvement over the last year since the redevelopment of the old town of Hebron? Is there more tourists now than there
No,
were?
it's less.
It's less.
And it's less, and it's more controlling by the
Yeah.
Israeli side to go to visit the Ibrahimi mosque and go from the Ibrahimi mosque because they don't want the people to come to the area to see
Yeah.
what's going on there. This is why they plan to bring them and to take them back from there.
So we need to get more tourists.
Inshallah,
Inshallah.
inshallah.
Because the old town is just being redeveloped, isn't
Yeah.
it? It's all new and
Yeah, it's a new.
refurbished and
Yeah, but you know when they agreed to remember the flood,
Yeah.
how much pain we have from the flood and how much stuff damaged for us. All the Hebronite people they talk about these things not for us. This it should be for the Israeli side. I'm sorry. And
No,
after
you're right.
Kushner, what he talked about Area C, and Area C, we are in Area C, and this is why they prepared everything to take.
Yeah.
I hope not, but Kushner he already.
So you think the tourists are not encouraged to come to Hebron?
Not many. No, not many. Not many.
Which is a shame because it's possibly one of the most gorgeous places I've ever visited and one of the most hospitable ones that will
Landscape.
feed you to death.
Yeah. But I mean, if they scare you when you are just at the airport,
Yeah.
if you are a tourist, what you want to do? If I came to England, if they scare me from something, I can't go there.
No, you're right.
Yeah, it's something. Yani, media has.
Has a big impact.
Yeah, it's not easy.
No.
Yeah, but people, if they seen before, they can encourage more people to come with them again and again.
And there are some organisations that will sort of receive visitors and then take them to Hebron. on
Yes, we
visits,
had a lot
aren't there?
from
So
Bethlehem.
It's,
Yeah.
you know, hopefully that makes things easier for people who haven't been to the West Bank before to make their way to Hebron. It's just encouraging people to go and get through the horrendous system at Tel Aviv airport as well.
Inshallah, but you know, it's depend for the tourists what they want to see. Before, what's the plan for the visit? You want to visit holy places. You want to visit Palestine, like to see the Palestinian life. What you want to see? It's just people what they want to see there. They go. It's different. If you want to come to church or to the holy places, you can do that. If you want to see the Palestinian life, you can come and and share and enjoy family here, stay in Bethlehem and Hebron, and places like this, not in Jerusalem or in Israel. It's something different.
I was in Bethlehem at Christmas and there's lots of coaches coming in. I doubt any of those people even saw them.
No,
Yeah.
exactly. No, exactly.
So in the meantime then, therefore, if we, whilst we try and encourage people to visit Palestine, if we try and sell more of your things, we will keep you afloat until the tourists come back,
Yeah, inshallah,
inshallah.
inshallah.
So that's the aim. Guys, get selling. Just say.
So that's basically mostly through the internet, is that correct?
Sorry?
So most of your sales come through the internet then, or?
No, most of my business now comes when I went to America 4 times. I spent 8
Okay.
months there,
Okay.
but I can't say in America it's better, but in America I can go to more churches. Here I cannot reach until now any church. It's difficult to find churches. I saw a lot, but it's not working for me. You understand what I mean? In America, I entered to any church. With my friend, I asked him, can you organize something, an event for me in your church? Yeah, they did. But here, I can't find. There's churches, but not people to invite me there to have event for people who belong for churches and should be helped. But I can't find here. I'm sorry. I saw churches, but without people.
Yeah.
But you sell some of your things here, right?
Here,
in the
here,
museum?
No.
No?
No.
We have a friend who goes to Hebron every
Yeah.
now and then to get stuff, and she
Yeah.
sells them locally.
Yeah.
We also have a local church. We don't go to it, but she's. But, I mean, she is very good. She's a vicar, but she's very closely involved with a Christian organisation that works in Gaza.
Great.
So anything to do with Palestine, she's just right there.
Is that Sue Parfit?
Sorry?
Is that Sue Parfit?
No, this is in Avebury in Wiltshire.
We have a lady now who's in Hebron right now.
And
Henley's.
yeah, so
So
you
it
know,
might be worth-
we could, I'm sure, you know, even
Because I think-
heathens, we
Yeah.
can make contact with the churches.
Yeah, because Mazen is coming actually,
Hmm.
and is going to speak at the church in Avebury.
Yeah.
Oh, in April, yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
she was only too thrilled to facilitate that meeting.
Did you bring cards with you?
Yes.
Because it would be good if we
I
can
bring
give
myself.
You bring yourself. And we make sure that there's nothing left in
Inshallah, now everybody do shopping from me.
Yeah, for sure.
Have a look.
I think one of the other groups that is a church group that you could link with is Kairos,
Yeah.
because they have quite a big group in Bristol, but it's not only in Bristol, and they link up with all the mostly Christian churches, I think.
Yeah.
And Rita reminded me of the Amos Trust.
Oh, that's, yeah,
That also have
exactly.
links in lots of places.
Yeah, I mean,
So you
I-
can write those down for me.
I should go home. Sorry, I should go home Monday, but I make my ticket a little
A bit longer.
bit longer because I have to finish the stuff. Without this, I can't leave it. Why I came
You
if
don't
I
want
want
to take it home.
to leave my stuff here and here? I want to go back with money. This is why the cause I came for this.